Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another video on Starseed Academy. My name is Jenny. If things look a little bit different, it's because I'm filming on my laptop today instead of my phone like I would regularly do. My phone is dead and I wanted to get this video filmed. So, you can also see a little Gus back here. He's enjoying the flowers, probably chewing on them. So what I want to talk about today is the total solar eclipse plus new moon that's happening on December 4th. Now I have the time written down here. So the solar eclipse starts at 2:33 a.m. So when they say December 4th, it's kind of more like the overnight of December 3rd, but those 2 days are still going to hold, the 3rd and the 4th, are going to hold the energy of the new moon and this solar eclipse. So I tuned in to see what messages were going to come through for the Starseed Collective. So I started, the first few here are from source. So I just connected straight to source to bring through the first 3 points. And then the fourth point and final point is actually from the Galactic Federation, because I felt like I should tap into them before I ended that channeling session that I was doing and just see if they had anything to add. And they did. Okay, so that's the fourth point. So let's jump in. Actually, before we do, I just want to remind you to please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share this video, and so that other people can find it. Starseeds, Awakened Souls, Lightworkers. And then don't forget to subscribe for new videos every Sunday and Wednesday here on this channel. Okay? All right. So the first point for this solar eclipse new moon combo is feeling ready again. Okay, so that's the first point. You're going to be feeling ready again. So now there's two cats going on. Hopefully that's not super distracting for you. This is Noodles here, sniffing, hopefully not eating that plant. And then Gus, Okay, they're cute. I'll let them do their thing. So yes, the first point is feeling ready again. And what I mean by that is coming out of the cocoon, out of the stillness that we've been trapped in. Like, I've really been stuck in that for at least a month. Like, yeah, probably a month at least of feeling, I don't know if overwhelmed is the right word, but like needing to still myself. Like I had been in such a growth momentum, so many changes, so much leaping was happening that then I needed to get into stillness after that. So this cocoon and this stillness, but we're coming out of that now, which is exciting. And I am starting to feel that way, just the beginning stirrings of this feeling ready again. So feeling ready, feeling inspired to make changes, feeling more stable, which is so powerful. When we start to feel grounded and stable again, we blast off into more growth. Ready for the next round of growth, expansion, and experiences. And rising back up to meet challenges again, feeling determined. Okay, so that's all the first point of feeling ready again. The second point is leaning into trust. So what I mean by that is that you no longer feel like you need every single detail to trust in something. You're really starting to believe and trust and surrender into the magic that your life has become. And yes, your life is magical. Your timeline is magical. So you've been practicing this, and maybe you didn't realize it till I'm pointing it out now, but you have been. You've been practicing surrendering. And you can do it in little ways like, trust is when something happens, maybe that you didn't expect or didn't want or didn't desire, and you think, but there's probably a reason. There's a reason that this is happening, and I'm just going to trust in that. Or if you're trying to create more of something in your life, more opportunities or more abundance or love or whatever, and you know that you're doing everything that you can, then you're just patiently waiting and trusting. You know it's on its way to you. So there's more of that leaning into that trust and that surrender. That's the energy that people are now, and that's powerful and beautiful. Because this is lightening your frequency and your vibration. To be in a place of trust and surrender means that you're in a place of belief and in a place of hope. And that's so powerful. So you believe that it's all working out in your favor, because it is. So that affirmation that I love, that I can't claim it as my own, it was from Heather Hoffman, who's known as Activation Vibration. A couple of years ago now, she started saying, everything is working out best case scenario. And she encouraged people around the globe to start saying that, because we can superpower or supercharge an affirmation together like that. So everyone started sending her all of these videos and testimonials of this affirmation working. If you jump on, it's already a supercharged affirmation. You're not starting from scratch. So everything is working out best case scenario. It actually is. It truly is. So really lean into that trust. Okay, so that was point 2. The third point for this new moon solar eclipse is desiring more. So you're going to want more from your life. And you're starting to see that your future is in your hands. You're starting to see that everything up to this point you did create and you did have a hand in it. And that means that you can choose what you want to create next. And so you're starting to have all of these ideas for what you desire and what you can create, and starting to visualize the outcome of that. And that's such a powerful way to create, is to visualize the outcome. So this could be career, it could be love, it could be your finances, it could be anything, but it's like clicking. It's like clicking for you that you've been the one creating it all along. Like, we've been talking a lot about that on this channel too, haven't we? A lot of stuff about creation magic, the matrix, black mentality, so much on this channel about you being the blueprint and the architect, that video. So I think for a lot of us, including myself, going into a deeper understanding of all of that, it's all really starting to click together just how much that's true, how much of the creator we actually are. So get in the driver's seat with that and actually create the life of your dreams. So desire more, visualize it, create it, go for it, be bold. Now is the time. And you came here to Earth to be bold. So I would really encourage you to stop worrying about what other people think. Come out of the spiritual closet, come out, and really start being honest and authentic with who you truly are and who you know yourself to be. Don't be any other version. Just be the real you in all situations. Okay. So that was the first 3 points that I brought down from source. So this is the last point, the 4th point. So I actually went to the Galactic Federation of Light. I asked if they had anything to add in for the solar eclipse, new moon, and they did, and it's powerful. So the point is called integrating versions. So this means your past lives, whether they were on Earth or in galactic realms or in any realm, angelic realms, it doesn't matter. Any past version of yourself, that you're really starting to integrate those versions into you, and that you are becoming that, because you truly are all of those people. Like all of those, I mean, if you've been a Pleiadian, if you've been an angel, if you've been an Arcturian, if you've been a witch on Earth, I mean, a crusader, something on Earth during like a golden era, like Atlantis, Lemuria, Avalon, that person didn't go anywhere. Like, it's not like because that lifetime is over, that doesn't exist anymore. You are still that version of you, because you are all of the versions in your soul. You are all of them at once. You keep it. You keep the lessons. You keep the memories. You keep everything. We are so multifaceted. You are still everyone that you have ever been. And so as you are discovering your past lives, and remember the key to doing that is first to heal your childhood, because it's the doorway to your past lives. And once you heal that, you can move past it into these past lives and experiences. And then to utilize your soul star chakra. That's a chakra above the crown, soul star chakra. That's your access to your Akashic records and soul memories. There is a video on this channel called Soul Star Chakra. It's free. Check it out. It's an activation for that chakra. Okay, so totally included on the channel. Anyway, so that's going to help you to have the memory of your past lives. So as they're discovered, retrieved, and that's like a soul retrieval, right? When you're retrieving past parts of yourself. And I talk a lot about soul retrieval in the Orion series. Specifically, I think like the second and third video, where I was retrieving a part of myself that had been splintered off due to so much trauma, extreme trauma. This is the important work to be doing. Soul retrievals, discovering your past lives, first of all, observing, discovering, feeling the feelings. Then you do your soul retrievals and your healings. And as you're doing that, then they integrate into you and they make you more whole. I felt more like myself when I did that soul retrieval, because I felt like Avia, the Orion being, and Jenny, and all of these other people that I knew that I had been, every single past life as it comes in, as I add them in, as I uncover them, heal them, integrate them into myself, I feel more like the real me. Because truly I am the wholeness of all of those experiences. I am not just Jenny. I am in the timeline and incarnation of the human Jenny, but within the soul is all of those versions of me. So I feel more truly authentic and like myself the more past lives that I heal and integrate. And as you heal and integrate, you also uncover things about yourself, like obviously healing and lessons, but talents, gifts, sides of your personality, like so much to be uncovered. It's so powerful. So as you integrate, you make yourself more whole. And so, so I had a couple of examples of me integrating and making myself more whole. Obviously, the one was the Orion Lifetime as Avia. You can actually like just watch that whole video on this channel in the Orion series. It's in the playlists. And I describe in that like pretty much step by step what I did and went through. So if somebody's going through uncovering a traumatic past life and you want to do healing and a soul retrieval and an integration, check that series out. But another one, recently I found a part of myself that hadn't crossed over. So I was in a lifetime as a swan being, and I died. And I died in a dark place. That was a dark forest. I was there searching for like a lost love. And when I died, my spirit was so caught up in my mission of finding this lost love of mine that it was technically unfinished business. And that's what happens with ghosts when they are so like they become stuck because they're so connected to unfinished business. And the lifetime, sometimes they don't even realize that they've died. That's how connected they are. But I did die, and then I had I guess like a ghost or a spirit incarnation begin. But I didn't cross over because when I died, my spirit just continued on as a ghost. Ghosts have not crossed over. Ghosts are not spirit guides. Ghosts have not gone and crossed over and become like the light version of themselves. So that was out there, that this part of me, and that's going to weaken all of me. So when I found that out, I found this beautiful soul. It was a white wolf. It was kind of like, I don't know, it was kind of like a ghost, but it was like a haunted kind of thing. And it was not happy and, full of fear and, trapped basically in that fear and in that cycle of unfinished business. So when I found that wolf or had this like come up for me, what I did was go and find them in the astral. I closed my eyes, I meditated, I called in Archangel Michael, I called in anyone that I needed to find this beautiful white wolf that I was and cross them over into the light. And it took a lot of coaxing, actually. It took a lot of coaxing to get this wolf to cross over, but I did. And then once I did, I haven't felt the presence for a while, because once a spirit crosses over, they need time. Like they usually need like at least 3-4 months, if not longer, before they then can join your team. But I know now that I've crossed over this beautiful wolf that she will be able to join in my team. And maybe she'll show up as the swan being that she was originally. Maybe she'll choose to continue to be the wolf. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that I am finding pieces of myself and crossing them over into the light and then integrating them back to be whole. So it's powerful work. And that's what this whole point is about. from the Galactic Federation. It's integrating versions. Okay, so what else did I have written down here? So that I crossed over this version of myself, that I've moved through a lot of trauma with other versions of me and done those soul retrievals. And then I've found that in moments, I can be Jenny, or I can be a different version that I've integrated. And this is especially true in the astral realms. And in the astral realms, it happens really naturally. So like when I went on an astral mission recently to Inner Earth, and there was some battling that happened. This was something I did with the membership group. It was a really powerful mission that we had to go to Inner Earth and destroy something specific. I don't want to get into the details of it. But when I did that, and shout out to my members for being so like on board and brave. You had to be so brave and courageous to do this. And they were all so incredible. But anyway, when I did that mission in the astral, as soon as I needed to be like a certain kind of power, I instantly became the version of me that was a unicorn in one lifetime. And that there was something that that version of me could do that a different version of me couldn't. So just basically the point being, the more you integrate all of these different versions of yourself, the more you have to work with here on earth and in higher realms, lower realms, wherever you're going energetically. You have so much more to work with. You have all of these different things unlocked, and they all had their own gifts and their own specialties and stuff. So think about that and how powerful it is. So integrating versions. So that was the fourth and final point. So let me know in the comments below which of these points you feel applies to you, or maybe you have something else that you would like to bring forward. But again, the points were feeling ready again, leaning into trust, desiring more, and integrating your versions. So that's all coming through. The energy that's going to be raining down on the planet during this time of the total solar eclipse and the new moon, which is December 3rd and 4th, depending on your time zone. Now, I won't be able to see the eclipse because I am in Massachusetts right now, and that's just not an area where we can actually view it. But if you are in an area in the world where you can view it, then, you know, make sure to go out and check it out. Stand under the moon, absorb its beautiful energy, and blessings to you all as you integrate and move through all of these powerful cycles of growth. I am with you. I love you. Please remember that the membership is now open for new members to join. So go ahead and check that out in the links below. We do events every single week together. It's such a powerful place to join. And if you aren't ready for a membership or a community like that, then we can work together one-on-one. I have readings and healing sessions that I offer. Check those out in the links below as well. Thank you so much for being here. Please remember, of course, like, share, and subscribe. But before you go, always remember, listen to your heart and the quiet voice within, because you are so much more than the body you are in. I love you, beautiful star seeds. Have a wonderful day. Bye.